Welcome to Learn Ubuntu Live. I'm Tom Judge. This presentation covers some of the basics of the Gnome Desktop. Watching this will help you, if you're a newbie, to start getting around and taking advantage of the many features of the Gnome Desktop. Now, as you say, we're using the Gnome Desktop, and here we're going to run you through just a few slides and introduce you to the highlights of the Gnome Desktop. As you see the Gnome Desktop, you have a taskbar up top. You may have a couple of icons. In a new installation, you will not have any icons. As part of our course, the chapter on the desktop, excuse me, we actually show you how to add some icons to your desktop. So you have a taskbar, you have some program icons. And these are some of the popular desktop icons you may run across. If you put a DVD or a CD in, you will most likely get a little icon on your desktop that shows this here. Oh, this is the one. This here is the icon that you'll see if you happen to pop a CD or DVD in. Normally you will have a home folder creating a desktop as well. If not, that's one of the things we show you how to make. I happen to use the terminal a lot myself, so I added a terminal shortcut to my desktop as well as to my taskbar. Here you'll see the word processor. As part of this course, we show you how to add that icon. The trash can, which is located near the bottom of the screen, we're going to come to that in more detail soon. And if you happen to plug a little USB thumb drive in, then you will most likely get a little icon for that on your desktop as well. When you're done with these, by the way, if you right-click on that and click Eject, it will unmount it for you automatically. Here's our three menu systems that come with the standard Gnome Desktop. We have an Applications menu, a Places menu, which is all about the file system, and a System menu for doing administrative tasks and for configuring your system and for running some system utilities. Up top on your desktop, over toward the right, you see you have a little calendar clock application for the date and time. If you hold your mouse over any of these applications, a little bubble like this will appear, explaining to you what they're there for. The little speaker is for adjusting your sound. The battery, if you have a laptop, gives you a status in your battery. This particular icon here is for your network. This is a shortcut to your email and messaging, and you can shut down or log off using this little on-off switch looking thing here. You can customize the panel. If you right-click on the panel, you get this little dialog that opens that will let you add icons or add applications to your panel. Now here's the lower panel. You may also get a lower panel on your desktop. When you have an application open, you will normally see an icon on that lower panel. And one nice thing for new users is this little panic button on the panel. Here's a blown up picture of it. If you click that, it will automatically close all your open windows. Actually, it doesn't close them. It minimizes them all to that lower panel. Sometimes it can be confusing with so many windows open, especially to a new user. Also on your lower panel, over on this side here, I'm going to show you a blow-up of that. You can switch between 4 different desktops. So you can open a couple of applications on one desktop, click one of these empty panels here, and you can move to a whole other empty desktop and open an application there. Sometimes your desktop can get too full with too many things open. This lets you have 4 desktops. You can open different applications on each and move back and forth between your desktop with these little icons here in the lower menu panel, lower desktop panel. Just so you can see it, in case you're insistent on using a different flavor of Ubuntu, or maybe you already are, this is the Ubuntu Studio desktop. This is what I happen to use, by the way. And this has one big menu as opposed to 3 little menus, and it's subdivided into applications up top, and then places, and then system. So the same stuff is there, it's just arranged a little differently. And here is your menu bar, whether it's Ubuntu Studio or the regular standard Ubuntu desktop. If you right-click on that little menu icon up top, you can then select Edit Menus, and you can add or remove items from your menu system. Now I want to talk about the GNU, which makes this all possible, started by Richard Stallman, and it is a foundation for free software. And as he says, free software is not the same as free beer. If you're using it commercially, you should contribute something to it. If you're using it to learn, it's absolutely free. If you're using it for personal use, it's absolutely free. And this was formed as a joke on the fictional animal, the GNU. That's what this little character is here. And again, the GNU is a recursive acronym, meaning GNU is not Unix. So it's Unix-like, but not Unix. That's a little introduction to the desktop.